your shit to yourself now. No one will do it for you. You gotta reap what you sow. Gotta think of all. Don't listen to others. You gotta work it to the front. Don't look back, bringing all the dramas back. You gotta get your grip before it's too late. And if you choose to let you go, it's a shame. Do your thing, be yourself, do yourself. Telling you, be yourself now. No one will do it for you if you gotta pay your dues.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I'm so happy to meet you. And if you are returning, then thank you so much for always supporting me. Just, ignore the messy hairdo. Yeah. So, I'm here today with a Q&A regarding Slimming World and just going to answer a few questions what I get asked regular. So, I'm just going to answer them now. So before I start, pause the video and go and grab yourself a hot drink. Like always, I have a hot chocolate. Get yourself comfortable, make the room cozy. Get yourself a blanket, it's a bit chilly tonight. And I'm just gonna get right into it. I hope you are all really, really well and enjoying, I was going to say spring, but yeah, it is typical spring with the showers, isn't it? But yeah, I'm just going to make a start. Question 1. What do you struggle with the most? I'm going to be honest, I'm like struggling a little bit right now. I think it's 3 or 4 days, not 3, 4 or 5 days before my star week. So I always pardon, sorry mate. I always struggle like 10 days before. So yeah, I'm not struggling now. So I struggle with my hormones basically. So once I get my star week, I'm fine. On star week and after star week, I'm fine. But 10 days before, I struggle really bad. And I just need to find a coping mechanism for that. The first couple of days, hot chocolate was helping. But for some reason this time I started craving cereal. So yeah, I've had a few bowls of cereal. I have craved chocolate today, I ain't gonna lie. I've had cheesy chips. Oh god. But yeah, I struggle with my hormones, or if I'm, how can I put it, like if I'm feeling low or fed up, I turn to food, and food's always the answer. Well, it's the wrong answer, but yeah, food is the answer, and I need to find a different way of controlling it, if that makes sense. Well, I need to find a way to control it, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm saying a lot, ain't I? I'm just trying to answer it the best I can. But yeah, I need to definitely find a way of coping, if that makes sense. Because I feel really guilty after. Like, I'll crave chocolate and the craving won't go. So, say I'll have a few squares and then it would turn into like a full, like, say dairy milk or something. And I'll feel really bad after. Or I'll say to myself, no, I'm going to be on plan. I'm going to have a jack potato. And then it would turn into, like today, a bowl of cheese chips with a sausage and egg sandwich. Anyway, let's move on to question number 2. What's your favourite meal on plan? I love the Slimming World. On the app, I love the bolognese pasta bake. I love that meal, and I like the homemade chicken tikka, and there's another one, Pepsi Max chicken. I love that. Question number 3. How much weight have you lost altogether? I never know how to answer this one, because going back, so I started Slimming World back in 2017, I think it was. I remember I was at my 30th birthday party, and I was fine on the night. You dress up as you do and you feel good, and then I had a photographer, and when I got the photos back, I felt disgusted. And I just remember feeling, I just felt disgusted. I just remember saying to myself, no, something's got to be done. And I started back then, but that ain't even answering the question, is it? Anyway, I started Slimming World back in 2017. How much weight have you lost altogether? So I started back then, and I lost, in that year, 2017 to 2018, I lost 3.5 stone, nearly 4 stone. And then I got pregnant. I got with someone, I started slipping off plan a little bit, as you do when you get comfortable. I got pregnant, obviously gained, I think I gained nearly 5 stone, 4 or 5 stone, something like that. During pregnancy and after pregnancy. And I think I got back on Slimming World in lockdown, and it was 2020, I think, but I was up and down. I remember losing, I think I lost something like £9 in my first week back on it. And I was up and down, I come off it again for a bit. And last year, I think I lost 0.5 stone in the year, so it was like really slow, because I was yo-yoing really bad. And then this year, I've restarted my book again. So this year, I lost just over a stone, but I've gained some back. All in all, since I've had RJ, I've lost, say, nearly 2 stone, but I've gained some back now. So I just need to sort out how to control my hormones and how to work around it, if that makes sense, to stay on plan. Obviously have the odd treat as and when I need to, but have a cut-off switch, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do want to, because I don't want to get back to that person. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me at my biggest. I'm disgusted in it, and I'd never want to be that person again. But I just need to find a way, like, how to just stay on plan round Star Week. Well, 10 days before Star Week. That was 10 days before and up until I get my period. I really do struggle. But, I'm here to admit it. I'm not hiding anything. I'm answering truthfully. Question number 4. Do you have much to lose before you reach target? Yes, a lot. How much would I say? 1 minute. About 6 stone. Around 6 stone to reach my target I've set for myself. And then it's like if I feel comfortable at that stage, whether I want to stay at my target or whether I want to change it to a different one. But yeah, about 6 stone to get to it. So quite a long way to go. Question number 5. Have you ever done SP days? Not as such. I've had the odd meal where I've had no like carbs, but no, not really. I have looked into doing a few though. I need all the comfort food at the minute. No, have any of you done SP days, and how do you find it? But yeah, I am going to look into doing a couple of days on SP, I think, soon. Question number 6. Do you exercise? Not like I should now, but I need to add that into my plan, I think. I need to start doing daily walks again when I can. Start adding it into my everyday routine. Question number 7. Do you plan meals? No, but I should. I never plan a meal. I can wake up each day and say, for example, oh, we'll have so-and-so for dinner tonight. But I've never really sat down and written it down like for like the week. It's just always been, oh, I'm going to have omelette for my lunch tomorrow, or I'll have a jacket potato for my dinner, or I'll have watermelon for breakfast tomorrow. It's never been like, I'll have this on that day, I'll have that on that day, and then this on this day. But yeah, I do need to, get my head together and start planning, I think, as well. Well, give it a try. It might work out for me, who knows? No. The answer to that question, do you plan meals, is no, I don't, but I should. Question number 8. Do you always have a treat day after weighing? No, not always. If I'm feeling good and I'm in the vibe and I'm on plan and I'm doing really well, I'll just carry on. I'll go and get weighed and I'll just carry on being on plan and doing what I do best when my head's in with it. And if I do have a treat day, it's like these weeks, like when I'm due on, when, I'm due for Star Week, then yeah, I sometimes have too many treats, if that makes sense. Question number 9. Anything makes you fall off plan? Anything makes you fall off plan? Anything makes you fall off plan? Yeah, my hormones. My hormones are, they just go all over the place, yeah. So, it's always Star Week, I fall off plan. Or if something's on my mind, then I can't concentrate, or I'm tired, or there's always something, but it's mainly my hormones. Yeah, mainly the 10 days cycle. If any of you go through this and you've got any tips, please let me know, because I'd like to hear what tip works for you. And I shall give it a go, because maybe it might work for me too. I'll be very grateful. Question number 10. What helps you stay motivated? See me at my biggest. When I see that picture, I'm like, no, I'll never, ever, ever want to be again. Comparing photos as well, like when I have lost, and when I'm feeling a bit like, poo, and I'm feeling fat, and, all those little words in your head that put yourself down. When I put pictures together and see that I'm not that person, and I have come far, really, when I compare pictures, it does help. Instagram helps as well. Seeing other people's success, and yeah, that Instagram does really help. And obviously, RJ. Question number 11. How many pounds to lose each week would you say is ideal? I always say a loss is a loss, but ideal we want £2 a week, but if it's just £0.5, it's still a loss. Like, I think that I beat myself up, because Friday gone I lost £0.5, and the week before I lost £0.5, and then the week before that I lost £2.5, which I was really tough with. And then because I've lost £0.5 2 weeks on the run, and I expected a little bit more because I've been doing really well, I was sort of disappointed, and I had to sort of talk myself around, well, no, it's still a loss. At least you never, gained £0.5, at least you still lost. So a loss is a loss, and always be grateful for that. I mean, if you Google what £0.5 looks like, it's a lot, really. And it might not sound a lot, and when you go to get weighing and you feel like, oh, well, I've had a good week this week, I'm going to get £3 off on them scales. You're sort of putting yourself in the mind frame of losing more does that make sense? Just be grateful, a loss is a loss. And I need to take my own advice as well, because I was disappointed this Friday on the scales. But then, yeah, like we say, a loss is a loss, so just be pleased with whatever loss you get. Be happy with it. Last question number 12. Are you planning on doing any body magic days? Yes, I do want to. I do want to start walking daily, even if it's just half an hour. I do want to get some steps in, yeah. Especially now the warmer weather's coming, I do want to get used to walking again. So, yeah, I do want to plan body magic days. Yes. We'll get there. So, anyway, I am gonna go. I'm gonna finish off my hot chocolate. I hope you're enjoying yours. It is the best. Belgium hot chocolate by Options. So yeah, anyway, I hope you're satisfied with my answers. Any more questions, don't be scared to ask. I'll always answer them. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in my next one. Love you all so much. Bye.